Alright, let me give you a rough idea where I'm at. I took this picture, copied its textures, and applied to my engine. Unfortunately, it's gonna look pretty ugly right now. Alright, it looks like this. I did fix one big issue. Now blocks generate pretty nicely, not actually. Look at that. There's still reality tearing. But this is what happens when I put this into this, and I put some brown leaves in there. In a static position, this is technically the typical version. It's still 25 FPS, it's not a lot. So I have to keep optimizing, especially with these like transparent extruded blocks. You don't get that. You don't get that, guys. But I need to fix them first. They have these lines, they have transparency issues, they're just not optimized. But that's where we got here. I can show you the process. I'm looking at this thinking what it would look like if I just take the textures. This, that, leaves, grass. I have to change the way leaves work a little bit if I want to apply that. How close to HYTALE can we get to piss people off? Because I have more HYTALE than you do. You know, that's the cool shit. But I do it on a new engine where I don't have to load shit into my computer. I just see stuff on the screen and I can interact with it. And as this glitch, alright, it's like a one-layer glitch, because the trees are not affected. They don't seem to even change. Yeah, it feels like it's something to do with when there's only one block at any given place. It disappears. It likes to disappear. It needs friends. It's like a one-layer glitch. It's so weird. Another glitch yet to be fixed is going out of bounds with the texture. Look at that shit. It goes out of bounds in the most ridiculous way, too. It's supposed to be a sprite for flowers, grass, basically extrusion. Yeah, putting too much on stuff on the screen is pretty bad. What looked like this. The trees were actually tearing apart the terrain, so now it's fixed. And there was another one tiny problem. Alright. There can still be glitches in the terrain as well, unfortunately. You must understand, we're not dealing with polygon rendering anymore. But it's relatively calm. You know, I'm trying to keep things together from falling apart. I'm just one man making a rendering engine. And the bugs are actually not the priority to fix, usually. Yeah. But it's worth looking at them from time to time in case I do have an idea. Like, if I don't have an idea for a bug fix, then I have to start testing over and over again. So let's swap textures into HYTALE and see how it would look like if this felt like HYTALE. In order to do that, I will swap leaves into randomly rotated flat sprites. But they're not going to be too flat. I hated leaves in the end. I'm not sure how flat I want to make them, but sucked. They probably should be thick. I don't even know how I want to place them. Placing leaves in the center, it's a little awkward, but I'll fucking do it in the center. I just want to see how it's going to render out. This was fine. My texture map, so all I have to do is just plug more textures in. We can just roughly pick things from what we see. Like, sure. It's not going to be that bad, I swear. We have a few little edges and nudges. And all of a sudden, it's HYTALE textures. We don't even get to see that side of the block. There you go. We gotta reach that cartoonish feeling. Actually, we're afraid of, like, sharp edges, and I'm gonna fucking go for it. I'm gonna go ham on this one. With sharpness. I want a little bit of that. And we don't want to see this. This is how my grass block looks like. Any size texture, so you don't have to really think. Why is it? What the hell is he doing? Oh, really? I didn't merge. Then you take dirt texture, bam, a sample of dirt. Oh wow, look how nothing it is. How much nothing there is. I'm actually gonna do this and just crop it because it's a lot easier this way. Crop the edges and apply full. Alright. How does it pick a color and then it's so dark? It can literally pick itself as like, come on, Jam, what are you fucking doing, dude? Oh my god. I'll just see the difference. Do I need to brighten or something? I don't know. I need to saturate. If you colorize, it makes it darker for no reason. So you can't really... And we're good. Layer 3, so this is texture 200. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. I'll start using Roman numerals at this point. You can't really use the similar color palette, basically. I can't find all the GIMP features. They're just super efficient like that. I like the Roman numeral thing. Maybe Romans were actually programming games this whole time. You know? They didn't have big numbers anyways. And it's like, this looks like a fucking S. What are you talking about? I just need a few lines and bam, bam, we have a fucking 15. There you go. Mark the spot. 20? Do I have to squiggle that shit? What is this? Bam, 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 bam. Romans understand me very well. They're the best people. Picking a grass texture is like the hardest part. I'm gonna pick something right here, and I'm gonna fucking rotate or something. Damn, dude.
That gave me a
Let's
little
find out.
trouble.
What is that really stretch? Feels pick up to do that. So I was gonna put it in the correct
Now we're
shape.
talking.
Just move around. Alright, the brand reveal, grass texture. That actually is fine. Leaves, that makes it's like it's leaves, that makes no sense. Just a little bit of more noise. How do they compare though? Because don't look the same. I guess it doesn't matter that much. Just want to remove this dark spot. Now I have to put this in order, so the top goes first, the side goes second. Blah blah. Here it is. My grass looks like this, and it's actually pretty good. I don't even know if I have to change anything, but I will randomize the size of the grass. Maybe potentially add another blade.
Yeah, my grass is probably better.
Maybe this one's like, oh, it's leaves. It's very different actually. Just feels like the same shape, but it's textured differently. But we're gonna be algae, you know, reading. Bro, you can't even fucking fix these in gym. Are you fucking kidding? Wait, what? Oh, of course. I have to like learn. This is done. That's good. It looks like shit, but it's not without shaders. This needs shading, dude. It's not one time you need shaders to kind of like separate the whatever. Or just straight up, you know, shade it yourself in the texture. Then it looks like spikes. Like this looks like the best place to extract leaves from. Just a little blob of leaves, and I can just make it like that. Maybe we can pixels. Still lost a lot of pixels. I think that's fine. Technically, I can keep these alpha layers. I just don't want to. Currently, this one definitely needs one. Oh my god, fine. There it is. Still need to trim these. Definitely need a pat. Here came the leaves, with this one being a little bit awkward. So we'll probably just put different sizes and rotate them all over the place. Maybe we'll just like fucking slap them all over the place. They don't even have to be a block. Although it's a little, like, you need also a good distance to do anything. You can have a few rocks, a few flowers, but... Oh, the tree texture, of course. 1 second. I feel like tree texture...
What if I make trees hexagonal? That would be cool.
It's a stick, right?
I made it pretty bright.
Is there texture repetition? It seems so. For the textures, like...
I killed the vibe.
Some HYTALE today. So spawn tree change, 3D. I mean, we have these two different average trees or whatever. Even this looks different. You can have any color we want, though. Even like red trees. Now, honestly, I want something like that.
Whose color it is?
Right, it's almost winter. It's middle of autumn currently, so we want to see some of this. 302, 304. No, we don't have top and bottom of the tree. Bro didn't fucking end cutting it for me, so... Alright, no random direction needed for this. The LD is just going to change in texture. I'm not touching that shit. The tree looks very thick, even compared to this stuff. I wonder if it's randomized, but maybe I'll pass on that. I should still randomize thickness. I'm going to run a test. I'm not sure what's going to happen, so I'm not showing it yet. Okay, it's pretty funny. That's what happened to leaves. Like what? I guess. And then tree trunks are actually rotated randomly. Not a good look. In the distance, you can see some pretty cool stuff. I guess. It's dirt, though. Alright. This looks nice. Alright, what do we get? Because the leaves kind of looked fine. I can add more of them. Like the shape of the leaves and distribution, obviously the texture was off. You will still see the texture problems, but genuinely good. This is how a tree's gonna look like. Genuinely fucking good. Alright, welcome to HYTALE, guys. It still looks a little too blocky. And maybe too thick. And the textures, because they're not transparent, they fucking randomize. It doesn't handle transparency. The leaves can be a lot bigger than this. Where's the fucking grass? I asked for grass. Maybe it's spawning it. Unfortunately, this is a final product. It's pretty bad. Also, rendering between leaves is pretty hard. In some instances. Wow. Some trees are really out of control. With their leaves turning into bushes. Alright, you do you. You can barely see these things anymore. They bury themselves in a cocoon of disgusting. Alright, whatever. Yeah, I'm not impressing anyone with this. I also don't really see the dirt. What the fuck is this? Oh,
that's where the grass was hiding.
The grass. I just need to make leaves a little bit less violent. Because they seem incredibly invasive. What the hell, dude? Final product, guys. If we're ignoring this, like, glitch.
It's kind of fascinating.
Nah, I changed a
Glass
few
is
more
crazy.
things.
Like, it's definitely crazy. And here it is. Welcome to HYTALE. It's that simple. It still stabs you in the face. Wait, what? Oh, it's because of that. There's more glitches. Also, anti-aliasing. What is the FPS in the forest? It's goddamn 30.
There's a lot of
It's
work
goddamn 30
still
days.
to do.
It's not a lot. But it looks fucking awesome. For me. Doesn't have to look awesome for you. Here it is. The forest. The thickness doesn't change yet. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Probably should. Is this fucking tiny? Maybe we have to fall a little bit. Raise the fog a little bit. Okay. I like it though. But I'm able to pull this off. It's a nice little screenshot. Because we don't know what it's gonna look like, not glitched out and like with shaders and stuff. And then this happens. The tear in the universe. Yikes. As if I'm running out of blocks. I think it's just a nice little checkpoint for me. Although it looks so weird. I think I like the fucking leaves. Damn. Even though their leaves are stupid, they still look better. Kind of. And I'm trying to see the beauty in it, but do I have to shrink this significantly? I don't have to shrink the grass.
I mean, if leaves look like grass,
turn the
then
sky
it would
blue
be
like this.
normal.
But I actually don't want to. I could turn the fog into this. Huh. Because that's what it is. It's not to recreate this environment.
Yeah, you can see the fog in the
But you're not going to see
distance.
this.
I'm not just
It might be,
sure
everything is smooth.
how it looks like from the
We'll barely
top,
see
though.
this, like, unless the mountains are very steep. I wonder, look, the axe looks so stupid, actually. Why is it so thin? Alright, this is my best shot. There's less lines, it still looks kind of wanky. But it is what it is. At least the ground looks good. Everything looks really weird. Obviously my pan. And it's running at 30 FPS in...
Yeah, when I move, because these are transparent, it's a lot more difficult to render these. And it's not optimized right now. So everything turns black.
Like these ones are not optimized. Like the grass.
Too much stuff
Grass is
turns
not
black
optimized.
when I move.
The leaves are not optimized. So of course I'm gonna have a hard time with these guys. Oh, red does not have this shader online. Maybe that's what makes them weird. Because I actually
Kind
prefer this
of.
like, slightly blocky aesthetic. What if I add to the grass and leaves? I still would want to trim the leaves from all this transparent garbage. So I need to add transparency, I need to optimize this. Look at these fucking dots everywhere. I'm not too upset, I would randomize the leaves a little bit more so there's no gaps in here. It would actually look pretty nice. But this is all I can muster for now, for today. So we're gonna come back, I'll show you the like finished product. Like, look, if I place leaves like blocks, they look kind of stupid. But it could feel like actual trees, essentially, if I truly randomize it. Maybe it's fine to randomize it just like grass. It's not that bad. The grass looks good. So why can't trees look good? Alright, we'll see. Let me just add one last touch. Bruh, this is crazy. They look so much cooler now. Oh my god. The mosaic effect. Oh shit. And the leaves? They also look cool now. Okay. Damn. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's kind of cool, actually.
Alright. Let's randomize leaves a little bit.
I know when I remove all the glitches, we
Don't need
will
shaders
have
for
a
these
pretty
things.
good environment.
There's just a lot more work.
I just
Just,
need to
nice
raise
little test
FPS 4 times, maybe.
Yeah, the way you do transparent stuff.
Squeeze
the way you put down
FPS
textures,
for
you
me.
want as least transparency as possible.
Alright, so that's where we are right now. We kind of failed, okay? It's not that impressive at the moment, but it's not really that far off either. Again, I'm just one guy doing a random thing, and it's sort of working, and it could be revolutionary at some point. Alright, see you guys next